Hi, beautiful souls. This is Srimanju Katragada, and you're listening to Life is Magical podcast. So, in this episode, I'm going to be talking about dry brushing. It is an energy technique, not only for the beauty standards. So, I just want you to grab some tea, water, and sit back and relax and listen to in, or do your chores and listen to in. But make sure you take some points and see if it resonates that you can bring in the practice into your own current life. Yeah. So, dry brushing, if you have been in any of my workshops or meditations, you must have heard me already. So, you know what I'm getting there with. So, it is dry brush you get in all the health shows or the body bath places as well, or just where you get your groceries. You generally get them, or you might already have one. It's not too expensive, but what it does is such a magic. So I got in to know about dry brushing when I was learning Reiki, reading a couple of books related to Reiki, and it talks about dry brushing, which is with the brush. You before you have a shower, you can ideally do it. You run through your body and like taking the flakes of the dry skin, which we shred every single day. And not only that, the energy shreds as well. That was toxic, that was attached to you, that is not yours. And by doing that, you are getting more activated into your own new cells, more better energies as well. So this is a widespread technique, not only in the Reiki healing, but also again, health to take care, or the lymphatic drainage system as well. And it's great for detoxification as well. So if you have been thinking about carrying on a lot of fluids in your body and not able to move through, this is one of the best things that you could do. And it has been commonly used centuries for in Scandinavian countries. And I think it became popular when I was doing a little bit more research about it through a Finnish doctor who proposed to his clients or patients in medical treatment around 30 years ago. So I have been using it for around 13 years now. So yeah, I came only halfway through it. Yeah. And if you live in the northern hemisphere and have a long winter, your body is probably already craving for spring, right? I am definitely. This gentle stimulating technique works to thin mucous membranes, making them more supple and helping to eliminate toxins that have built over the winter months. This is beneficial for our circulation and lymphatic drainage. Lymph nodes are directly connected to the thin tissue on your skin. So this increased flow can ideally lead to a better cell breakdown, absorption, and detoxification. So that is the little behind it. So how do we do that? Now that we know that it is beneficial or what it can do, let's get into the real deal. So you can find a calm and a quiet place where you stand comfortably. Make sure you have enough space to move freely, that you won't be disturbed for the duration. As I said, ideally shower is the best place. Begin by grounding yourself. Stand tall on your feet, hip wide apart, and focus on the sensation of the roots coming out of your base chakra, which is at the base of your spine, extending into the ground through your legs. Imagine that your roots are firmly attached to the core of the earth, because while we are doing this process, you might feel a bit dizzy or lightheaded. Not for everyone, maybe some people. So it's nice to anchor yourself, and I definitely see it as a meditative practice. It's like a little time for your self-care routine. Use the palms of your hands to dry brush yourself, starting at the top of your head and moving slowly down towards your feet. So you can ideally do, if you don't have a dry brush, literally a physical dry brush, you can use your palms itself. The intention and working through it is the beauty about it. Yeah. So take deep breaths as you brush, focusing on the sensation of the brush moving over your skin and the feeling of relaxation and mindfulness that this brings. As you brush, Meditate on the idea that you're clearing blockages from your 7 chakras. Imagine that you're removing the toxins and debris and low vibrational energy from your energy field as you go. Again, like strongly being in present. And you may think, oh, this is such a long chore, or a long activity. I don't have such time. But trust me, literally, as you get more hang of it, it literally takes a couple of moments. That's it. And when you reach to the feet, just focus on the sensation of the negative energy flowing into the ground and being transformed into positive energy that can be used again. Remember to be very gentle, like a light touch, especially if you have a sensitive skin or you have eczema or psoriasis. And dry brushing can be done daily or as often as you like, and can be a helpful tool for those seeking to cultivate spiritual growth and development through Reiki meditation, or in specific as well on its own. You don't need to know Reiki. You can just do it as your protection and detox technique. You don't have to use an expensive brush, but make sure it's dry, stiff, natural. A good quality will be good. And again, as said, you can use your palms until you get a good one. It would be best if you try to do this every day before you take a shower, because this will help open up the pores and allow the soap to clean the deeper than normal. I find it super, my skin feels healthy, shines as well. I don't need so much of after oils or anything so much, because the dry skin doesn't aggravate doing it on regular basis. And definitely I find I sleep better as well because of it. And how do you find yourself? There are several things that are good with this dry brushing, not only from energetic, spiritually as well. Things are such as not only the dry skins to be removed, stimulation of the hormones happens, tightening of the skin, strengthens your immune system and tone muscles as well. So while these benefits might be quite tempting, no science evidence has proved dry brushing can be curing cellulite or other medical conditions. In case you're looking for a science approach there, unless the research I went through I couldn't find, but definitely maybe there are, or someone is developing that. Overall, dry brushing is considered as a safe process to maintain healthy skin, which can be implemented along with other treatments as well. So while doing it, I find my mind calming, because I'm making a connection to my body, my presence, by rooting, by grounding. So that is so powerful. It itself is a mindfulness activity which brings you the awareness into your body. On the days that I do it, I find the increase in energy. It's just that I'm stimulating the life force energy throughout the body, and by doing it, you feel fresh, you feel alive. So if you didn't have a good sleep, when you do it in the morning, you will notice that you're more refreshed, more in your flow, definitely. And cleansing and purification comes through as well. Again, not only the physical cleanse, but spiritually as well. So after a long day of clients or going into the shopping, coming back, I feel drained or tired, then I do this dry brushing as well. So I'm releasing any negative energies or toxins that are sitting in my auric field as well. And that I find spiritually very good, and I have a better night's sleep. If I am feeling that there is negative energies attached to me, I don't do it. I kind of find that discomfort throughout my night sleep as well. So give it a try, guys, even before you go to bed. If you have a shower habit in the evening, give it a try in the evening, or if you have a habit in the morning, give it a try, see which one you feel comfortable with. And shaking that energies off is a beautiful way to connecting. Improved circulation happens as well as we connected to the blood flow and everything. So why not? Isn't it? We don't want the stagnance in our energy system. We want a better circulation. So you have a less brain fog, you have more clarity, more energy, and more of sustaining kind of energy moment throughout the day for you. And again, of course, it does help with the dead skin as well. We do shred every day. I think there is another research done, like, you need to change your pillows, or you need to change your bed cover as well quite often, because you do shred skin there. So that's another topic anyway. Stress release as well, because you are acting and working along with your mind, your physical body, and touch as well. You're healing yourself automatically. Your stress, anxiety drops in. So if anyone is having a worrying or stress kind of moments in your life right now, due to whatever reasons, try this. You will notice like a huge shift, a huge elevated energies, and yeah, give it a try, because there is nothing you can lose about it. If you have very sensitive skin, don't use a brush. Maybe just use energetically as your fingers, your palms are gently rubbing, maybe even few centimeters away from your physical skin as well. You can do it, because again, the intention and doing it like, energetically, spiritually is great. Of course, maybe you may not notice the new cells being formed, or shredding, or detoxification on the physical realm, but spiritually it does happen. And I believe, like, or I see a pattern with all the clients that I work with for Reiki, is we are all carrying, including myself, we are all carrying this heavy vibes, frequencies that are not even ours. It's just like one thing is to deal with ours, and the other thing is to deal with others' anxieties as well. So with that might help you guys, like, do this practice. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, please do share, give some love, leave a comment or a star rating. That will help this podcast to be visible to many other people, like-minded people, or our soul tribe. And please share with your community and let them try it out, see what happens, or let them feel connected to it. If it does help, why not share the love, right? So with that, enjoy the dry brushing and let me know how you get on. So drop in an email or a message, and let's connect next week again. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.